Hello bakers and welcome back to an extra special video on my channel. Now last week I teamed up with the lovely ladies from Pan Macmillan's Book Break as we road tested a brand new recipe from Pinch of Nom's first cookbook. Now they are the UK's most visited food blog and they've just released this new book which is jam-packed full of slimming recipes that are full of feel-good food. Let's see what it's all about. Pinch of Nom was created by Allinson and Featherstone as they went on their quest to create healthier versions of some classic recipes. There's everything from quick snacks to takeaways and, of course, desserts. I absolutely love desserts and so did Emma from Book Break, so we created the healthy sticky toffee pudding, and if you want to catch that video, I'll leave the link down below in the description for you to catch up on. But speaking of desserts, I felt like it was a good opportunity to try out another one of their healthier desserts and see what this book is all about. Now while I was reading through all of the recipes with the beautiful pictures inside, one dessert caught my eye and pretty much blew my mind because it's such a great idea and I can't believe I'd never thought of doing it. They have made an apple strudel, but rather than pastry which can sometimes be heavy and filled with butter, they switched it out with tortilla wraps, and that means it's a lot better for you and also it's a lot easier to do. So I'm very excited to take this recipe for a spin and see what it tastes like. For this recipe you will need 1 baking apple, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of granulated sweetener, 1 tablespoon of water, 2 teaspoons of mincemeat, 1 low-calorie tortilla wrap, 1 medium egg, and some low-calorie cooking spray. Now, the first stages of the recipe actually require a microwave, and believe it or not, I don't own a microwave, but I'm going to show you how you can do just the same using a conventional hob. First things first, we need to peel our cooking apples by simply removing the skin, and then I'm going to roughly cube it. The easiest way I find to do this is chop it around each side, leaving out the core, slice each bit in half, slice it one way about ½ centimetre thick, rotate the apple and then slice the other way again. Moving over to the hob, I've got a pan on a medium heat and I've added in my apple, cinnamon and sweetener. You'll also need some water and this is going to prevent our apples from frying as they steam. Pop a lid on top and leave that for about 5 minutes until the apple starts to soften but still has a nice bite to it. Once it's good to go, it's time to drain off any excess water by placing your apple into a sieve, and then we're going to measure out 60 grams of the cooked apple. Pop this into a bowl and then add in your mincemeat. Okay, next up it's time to get crafty as we weave our tortilla wrap, and this can be a little bit fiddly, but thankfully there are some great step-by-step instructions in the book. It takes a little bit of time, but it is definitely worth it for the finished effect. To begin, you'll need to fold your wrap into 3 equal sections. Press down firmly on either side to make sure that the marks stand out. Then it's time to open out the wrap and fold it in half. If you press down hard enough before, you should still be able to see the fold lines. Use a knife to make your first cut about 2 fingers width from the bottom of the wrap in a diagonal angle. You'll then want to keep on going, making an additional cut about a finger width apart. You want to leave a gap at the top of the wrap about the same as the one on the bottom. To assemble the wrap, open it up and then beat 1 egg to create your egg wash. Brush the whole of the inside of the tortilla wrap, making sure you pay attention to those edges as we need to make sure they stick down. Place your filling into the middle of the strudel and then try your best to shape it into a rectangle. This is going to make sure that our strudel keeps its nice uniform shape. Fold the bottom of your wrap inwards and then start weaving the flaps one by one, left to right, working your way up. When you get to the top, you can tuck in the last bit of your wrap by folding the top bit forward, twisting the edges and then placing them on top too. Just before it goes into the oven, we're going to sprinkle a little bit more sweetener on top. This needs to go into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes until it starts to go nice and golden brown. It is as simple as that and you'll get a lovely, fresh cinnamon apple flavour filling your kitchen. Now this is probably one of the easiest strudel recipes I've ever created, so I am looking forward to seeing what it tastes like. And of course, the proof is in the pudding. So here it is in all its glory. Let's give it a go. So you've got a really nice, crisp outer pastry or tortilla wrap. I love the smell already, it smells so good. So let's give it a go. Considering how few ingredients we put in there and how easy it was to make, it tastes incredible. Absolutely love the flavours that come out there. It's a bit Christmassy with the mincemeat and the cinnamon, but tastes so good and would go great with some custard or some ice cream. Absolutely love the smell too, and it is so light and refreshing that I feel like I can just have twice as much. So there you go, I can definitely vouch for the recipes in Pinch of Nom. They taste great and also are so easy to make. What I love the most is that you just have to do a few simple tweaks to classic recipes to make them better for you, but they taste just as good. If you want to get a copy of Pinch of Nom and try them out yourself, then I'll leave a link down below in the description so you can make some more feel-good food. That is all for this video, but if you want to see more from Bradley Bakes, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and you'll get an alert every time I upload a new video, and then I'll see you next time.